All right, everybody, what's up? Good evening. My TTG fam, what's up? Everybody, what's up? How are you all doing today? How was everybody's day? We got a good one tonight. We got a good one tonight, boys and girls. We got a good one tonight. Guys, tonight we're going to be talking about something that you probably don't expect. And we're really going to be focusing on the secret to stock market success, right? Everybody wants to always know, what's the secret? What's the secret? What's the secret? We're going to go over that here today. We're going to go over that here tonight. And joining me tonight to share his insight on the topic is Jason the Wolf Spadafora, my Robin to the Batman.
Motherfucker, I'm more like the Joker. Or Lex Luthor to Superman. Robin. Get out of here, Robin.
He's my Robin, guys. The Wolf is my Robin. Don't let him tell you otherwise. Oh, man. Guys, I'm telling you, man, I'm in a good mood. The Wolf's in a good mood. I hope you guys are in a good mood and getting ready to learn. I'm going to drop some golden nuggets on this live stream. We're going to talk about how to, some of the things that I think are absolutely essential for you to become consistently profitable traders. We're going to talk about some things that a lot of other people don't discuss, but that I think are the difference makers. And I'm going to give you guys some insight into some of the most important lessons and some of the most important educational pieces that I can share with you, the YouTube community. And we're going to go over a lot of that here today. So today's going to be a lot less of me focusing on like an individual trade as it is me covering some real educational topics that I really think you guys need to focus on. Okay. I'm going to start the live stream off the same way that I start off every live stream. I'm going to give a couple of minutes, give people some time to log on. And for about 15 or 30 minutes or so, I'm going to open up the floor for a blanket Q&A session, just to give some people some time to log on. So guys, go ahead, fire away. I want you guys to ask some questions for the Wolf and myself. Same way we start off all of these live streams. Das Snail, what's up? Guys, how many people are new to the channel? Anybody new to the channel? Is this your first time here? Is your anybody first time here to the channel? Nice job, Aaron. Good job, Aaron. $2,000 day. Very nice. Pablo, no, I do not trade on the Brazilian stock exchange. Pablo, I only trade in the US. Nice. Scott Owens, new to the channel. Tootie, new to the channel. What's up? Patel, Karen, Thomas. Very nice. Stephen, Mario. Nice board. Your first day in Teach You Tuesday today. Very nice. Second time joining us. I like it, guys. Welcome. A lot of new faces. Tina, Guam, Andrew, Pamela, James, Trinell, Karen, Garrett. Very nice. Devin, what's up? Devin, what's up? I see you, bro. I see you. Engels, Nem, Eric. Joel. Rick, Bud Lee. I love it. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. I want to welcome all of our new members to the channel. I welcome you all with open arms. You guys picked a good day to come on. Nice. Anonymous just became a TTG member. Very nice. Just became a TTG member. Very nice. Good stuff. How many of you guys were in TTG Tuesday today? Anybody attend the TTG Tuesday event today? Yo, we're deep tonight. I know. Any guys that were part of Teaching You Tuesday? Nice, Diane. Way to go. Great job. Great job. Nempai, I see you, Nempai. Doug, new from Canada. Doug, what's up? What's up? Nice. Scott was in Teach You Tuesday. Diane was in Teach You Tuesday and made a bundle. Diane, way to go. Devin, my man, was in Teach You Tuesday. That's why you're here now. Derek, Sarah, Mario. Pamela spent a few minutes in chat with us today, was at work. That's okay. You get as much screen time as you can. Solid Trades, what's up? Great job. Awesome. Andrew, what's up? What's up? Not Sean, me too, Sean. I'm looking forward to our one-on-one. I'm looking forward to it. We got a lot of new faces here tonight, guys. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad to see we got a lot of new people that are joining us on the live stream. You guys are in for a treat. We are going to go over a lot of some educational tools, and we're going to cover a lot of educational topics that I really want to discuss with you all because I think it's really important. I think it's really part of what I think is crucial for a trader to be consistently profitable. What I want to do right now is all of our TeachD members. I see we got a lot of TeachD members that are on the live stream right now. TeachD members, comment in chat. Let all of the new people that are joining us here today, let them know where you're at. Let them know where you're at in your trading journey. Let them know where you're at since becoming part of True Trading Group. Let them know what your experience being part of the TeachD family has been like and kind of how you have developed and progressed as a trader. Let our new members here that are joining us on this live stream, let them know kind of where you guys are at. And I think I speak for the entire TeachD family, and that's really what we are. We are a family, guys. We are not like your other trading groups. We are a very, very tight-knit group of traders that have developed long-time relationships now and real true friendships. So I think I speak on behalf of the entire TeachD family when I say welcome to all of those that are brand new to the channel. And then this is your first experience with True Trading Group, or maybe you experience us first time today on a TTG Tuesday. So you guys are in for a treat, and I welcome you all. Solid Trades, you're the best, bro. Solid Trades, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're well. Solid Trades says, guys, I'm consistently profitable because of Mike. I swear to God. Andy says it's the best group ever. Chuck says education's been the key. Gigi says I started a week ago with TTG and I've already been profiting. Nice, Byron. Your first stream, but already a TTG member. Yes, Byron. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Das Snail, that's incredible. Das Snail says, well, I'm 2 weeks deep. I've already learned more from TTG than I have my whole life. I was on the fence since 2017, and my only regret is not joining sooner. Come join the winning team. Das Snail. Well, listen, Das Snail, it's better late than never. There's no such thing as too late. I'm glad you joined the team here with us now. Smoke. I love seeing you progress, Smoke. I love seeing you progress. Guys, Smoke's a TGD member. He's only been with us for about 1 month. He had a one-on-one with me. He and I did a one-on-one. And Smoke says, I'm 1 month in, I had a one-on-one with Mike, and he showed me what I was good at, and I didn't even know it. Mike is passionate about trading and passionate about your success for real. Smoke, nice job today. I saw you did very well today with some of those option plays. I saw you did very well today, Smoke. Nicely done. Nice. Oh, Parrish Baker. Welcome to the family. Parrish, I remember you from chat today. Parrish says, howdy. I signed up today and I already made my money back. Thank you, Parrish. I love it. This is just the beginning, though. It's just the beginning. Johnny Chase, brother, what's up? Johnny Chase says, if you're not a member, you're missing out on the real deal. Bud Lee says 3-month brand new trader. I was a losing trader until I found TTG. Been a member for 1 week today, and I've already made back my membership plus a lot more. Thanks, Mike and the family. Bud Lee, it's been a pleasure having you part of the group, but brother, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Brandon Shepard says Mike's education is the key. Mike can't hold my hand forever. Brandon, I promise I'll be standing next to you as long as I'm breathing, brother. I'll be standing next to you as long as I'm breathing. What do you earn? Devin, so Devin has a question. Devin says, what do you earn a badge for? Devin, what people are talking about badges is that every course that's in the TTD curriculum on our site, every course comes with a quiz or an exam at the end of the course. And if you score 85 or higher on that exam, you get a badge for that course. And then if you earn all the badges for all the courses, you become TTG certified. You get a certificate. You can print it out. You can hang it on your wall. You can put it on your desk. You can post it on social media. And you get a little green check mark in chat, which lets other members know that you're TTG certified so that your opinion carries more weight. Your opinion has more value because people know that you've gone through all the courses. You've received a professional education because the courses, guys, don't forget, the courses that are on the website, that's the same material that I learned when I worked at the hedge fund. It's the same stuff. So when you complete those courses and you pass all the exams, you just received and passed a similar training and educational program that I passed when I worked at a hedge fund. Okay. And that's why it's important. And it's a real accomplishment. And that's why we have the certificate you can print out, you can share it. That's why we give members a check mark in chat to let other members know that you've completed the courses and you have become TTG certified. It's a real sense of accomplishment. I don't want you guys to ever downplay any of those achievements because you have to understand what you've just accomplished. You have to understand that you literally have went through, when I worked at the hedge fund, I went through a 3-month educational program. And I sat in a classroom for the first 3 months of my employment, and different traders and analysts would come in. They would teach us different topics week after week after week. I had to pass that program before they let me trade with their money. I've simplified that experience. I've simplified that program, and I created the courses. So when you go through the courses and you pass all the exams, you got the same education that I did. And that's the start. That's the start to success. That's the start to consistent profitability. So Devin, to answer your question, when you see people in chat talking about badges, that's what they mean about badges. Okay? That's what they mean about badges. Nice. Rock Biz Product says, yeah, the courses are great. I'm on them. I'm taking my time and I'm taking a lot of notes. Rock Biz, take your time. Take your time. Go through those courses. Be focused, take notes, ask questions. Guys, any of you, I'm talking directly to TTD members right now, any of you that have questions about anything that you're going through in the courses, hit me up. I'm here. You guys have access to me, okay? When you guys say, Mike, I choose you as my mentor, I take it serious. I am here. Send me a private message in chat if you have a question. Send me an email, okay? You guys, I'm here for you. Okay, so if you have any questions when you're going through the courses, let me know. Okay, if you don't understand a particular lesson, let me know. You don't understand a certain chapter, let me know. Okay, I'm here to help you guys. Yes, you can go through the courses more than once, guys. Oof, Amit says, Mike, how did you get that coveted hedge fund job? So Amit, you have to realize that the hedge fund industry was very different when I graduated college. I'm 35 years old now, so I've been out of college for quite a while. And the hedge fund industry was different. This is pre-Great Recession stock market crash. And when I graduated college, I applied to maybe 25 or 26 different hedge funds. And I actually only got a legitimate interview shot at 2 of them. And the one that ended up hiring me, I crushed the interview. The guy told me straight out, he's like, Mike, I have applicants that have better resumes than you, but you crush the analytical thinking part of an analytical problem solving part of the interview. They asked me a lot of questions that had to do with like real brain teasers. Like, you guys ever see like those questions where it's like, three guys walk into a closet, it's pitch black, like there's one has on a red hat, the other two have on a blue hat, something, and they come back out of the closet, and one hat, like all these weird brain teaser questions they asked me on the interview. And I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. They were such brain teaser questions. And I'm going through the interview and I start to think, right? He asked me this question. I start to think. And right away, he stops me and he says, no, no, no. He goes, think out loud. He's like, it's more important to me the way in which you try to come up with your answer than the answer itself. I'm more interested in how you try to come up with the answer than if you get the answer right or wrong. And I ended up going through the interview and they asked me 3 of those brain teaser questions. I actually got 2 of them right. And I just passed with flying colors, and I performed what he said was one of the best out of the applicants on that part of the interview, and that's what landed me the job. And honestly, if it wasn't for them putting such an emphasis on that part of the interview, I probably wouldn't have got the job, because he told me straight out that he had people with better resumes. But that's how I ended up, that's how I ended up getting the hedge fund job, Amit. So, and then fast forward, then 2008, 2009, you had the great stock market crash, you had the housing crisis, the subprime mortgage crisis, the Great Recession, and 50% of all hedge funds went out of business during that time period. The stock market crashed like 55% from peak to trough, high to low, and my hedge fund closed, along with 50% of all the other funds on Wall Street. And if it wasn't for the skill set that I acquired working at the hedge fund, I would not be where I am today. There's absolutely no question about that. All right, so let's keep on going. Couple of questions. I'll take just a couple more questions, guys. Derek says, Mike, you use TC2000. I used to use it a long time ago. Now I use Thinkorswim. Why do you use TC2000? Many thanks. Well, Derek, I use TC2000 for charting only. Okay, I trade with Lightspeed. All right, I trade with Lightspeed. I use TC2000 for charting. They do offer brokerage services through Interactive Brokers. You could trade with TC2000 if you want. We do have a few members that do trade with TC2000. They say that they like it. I've never traded with TC2000, so I really can't give you my opinion on their brokerage services, but their charting software is, in my opinion, top notch. I don't think there's a better charting software on the market today than TC2000. I think they have the best drawing tools. Their interface, everything is very user friendly, and the speed of which I can draw on a chart. Because what I like to do during the trading day, Derek, is like I'm always drawing what I'm seeing. So like when I see a particular setup, I let members know, and I'm drawing on the chart. I'm like, okay, guys, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I think is going to happen. And I draw on my charts, and I need to do that very quickly. And I like to do that very easily. And in my opinion, the drawing tools on TC2000 are the best. Okay, so that's why I really, really like TC2000. There's nothing wrong with Thinkorswim if that's what you use now. But I trade with Lightspeed, and I use TC2000 for my charts. All right, let's see. Next. Amir, 16 years. 16 years I've been trading. Shai Khan says, Mike, are you going to give the new members the keyboard story? Oh, man. Do you guys want to hear the keyboard story? I don't know. Should I? I don't want to scare all of our new visitors to the YouTube channel. TTG members, what do you guys think? Should I tell the keyboard story? Yes, there is a fee to use TC2000. TC2000 is not free. Oh God. Yeah, Ruben. Oh God. Okay. All right. 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 I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys the keyboard story. Chris goes, I love that story. When you're now we're curious. All right, guys, fine. All right, I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna make this quick because there's a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about, a lot of educational stuff I want to get into. I really want to talk about some of the key things that I think you guys need to focus on in order to be consistently profitable traders and to really have success. You guys hear a lot about 90% of traders or day traders fail. And the reason for that is not because trading is some impossible task. It is purely a lack of a true professional education. And I really want to get into a lot of key points that I want you to focus on so you can be part of that 10%, not fall a victim to be part of the 90%. But let me tell the story here real quick because it is a funny one. Early on in my trading career, guys, I was a mental nutcase. Okay, one of my biggest strengths today, I think I'm one of the most disciplined traders you will ever find. I think I'm one of the most patient traders you will ever find. I teach all of our TGD members to be snipers, not machine gunners. Wait for that opportunity. Wait for the grade A setup to present itself and then strike. Pick your shots. I think discipline, sticking to my rules, my risk management, not being greedy, following my game plan. I think that's one of my strongest traits as a trader. So like if I asked you, what are your strengths and weaknesses? You should know your strengths and weaknesses. I think by far my discipline and my patience is one of my biggest strengths. I was not always like that. Okay. Very early in my trading career, I was a mental nutcase. My emotions would get the best of me. I was very arrogant when I was early in my trading career. You guys have to understand, I was in my early 20s working for a hedge fund on Wall Street. I had a lot of success early on. I was the youngest junior portfolio manager at my hedge fund. I received a Trader of the Year award in 2008. Like I was experiencing a lot of success very quickly. And I was very young, I was very immature, and that got to my head. And I became an arrogant trader. Now, there's a big difference between being an arrogant trader and a confident trader. Being a confident trader is crucial and is critical in order for you to be consistently profitable. You can't be second guessing yourself, but you also have to know when to cut a losing trade and know when you are wrong and move on. And early in my career, I would refuse to admit that I was wrong. And I never had a problem getting big winners. I always was able to hit those big wins. And I was this huge P&L days and I was killing it for the hedge fund. But on the same side, I would also get hurt. So I would have real big wins, but I would also have real big losses. And it wasn't until I was able to control my losses and control my emotions that I took the next step as a trader. And a turning point for me in my career is the story I'm about to share with you. Now my senior portfolio manager, who was my boss, who was also my mentor, who to this day is the best trader that I've ever seen, hands down. I've never met a trader better than this guy in my life. We sat directly across from each other. So I had seven computer monitors. I had 3 on the bottom, 3 across the top, and then I had 1 right above my head. I had 7 monitors. He had 10. He had 3, 3, 3, and then 1 all the way at the top. And our monitors were back to back. So we couldn't see each other, but if we stood up, then we're looking right at each other because we're looking over our monitors. So I'm in a trade and a news release comes out in the middle of the day. And a stock that I'm in, I have a large position in, just starts to tank. I mean, when I didn't even know what the news was when the news first came out. It was a rumor that the CEO had died, and the stock just starts to absolutely tank. And it took me a few seconds to even realize what was going on, realize what the news was, but it wasn't confirmed. The news was not confirmed, and the stock just starts to tank. And I just was stuck in this position because I had a large size position. I couldn't just exit the trade. When you're trading with like 7-figure positions, you can't just exit that trade in one keystroke. You have to get out of it in pieces. You can't just hit the bid for $7 million. Okay, like you have to get out in pieces. But the stock was falling so fast that I couldn't get out of my lots of my size fast enough. I got so pissed off. I stood up from my desk. I grabbed my keyboard and I snapped it right in half. the space bar, letter P, semicolon, all the keys went flying over my head. And now I'm still in the position. I'm still in the trade. The stock is still going down, but now I don't have a keyboard. So now I can't get out of the position. Oh my God. Oh, I'll never forget this day until the day I die. So I stand up from my desk and I screamed across the trading floor, Ruben, I need a keyboard. Now, mind you, Ruben was a massive human being. He was like 6'6", 320 pounds. And he comes running down the trading floor, 320 pounds, running down the trading floor with a keyboard to hook up my keyboard to my trading station so I can exit the position. And I finally exit the position. And the whole time, my boss did not say a word while all of this was going on. As soon as I exit my position, he stands up. He goes, Mike, get off the floor. Kick me off the trading floor. Done for the day. We had a little trader lounge. I sat in the trader lounge for the rest of the day, just tried to clear my head, kind of reflect on what the hell just happened to me and try to figure out how am I going to make this money back. And after the close, he comes into the trader lounge, and this is the moment that changed my life. And I'm dead serious. This is the moment that changed my life. And when you guys ask me, a lot of people ask me, like, Mike, why do you do what you do? Like, they're like, so many of our members are just in awe at the time that I put into my mentorship with them. And they're just so grateful for the detail and the guidance and the mentorship and the effort that I put into, helping and guiding and teaching, because this is the moment that changed my life. Not just changed my trading career, it changed my life, because in changing my trading career, that in effect did end up changing my life. And I would never be as successful as I am today if it was not for the next 1 hour and 45 minutes of my life, because my mentor, my senior PM, my boss came into that trader lounge and he sat down and he talked to me for about 1 hour and 45 minutes. And he put me in check. It was the conversation that I needed to have. It was a conversation of bringing me back down to earth, helping me keep my emotions in check, recognizing my potential, but understanding the process that it will take for me to get to his level one day. And when I say get to his level one day, guys, I'm talking, I've seen this guy pull off $300,000, $500,000 profit in one day. In one day, I've seen this guy rip out $1 million days in one day. To this day, he's still the best trader I've ever seen. Now, he's also trading with massive size. I mean, we managed about $500 million. We managed like $486 million was the size of the fund. So obviously he's trading with very large size, but I've seen those type of P&L days. And it really was that moment. And the fact that he took that time to sit down and talk with me, like really like a father-son type of moment, that changed the course of the rest of my life. And it was at that moment when I realized how important true mentorship really was. He could have left me out there to dry. He could have left me out there to be a nutcase. He could have fired me. There's a lot of other things that he could have done with me after that moment. But instead, he took the time to sit down and talk with me. And if he was willing to sit down and spend that time to talk with me and mentor me and take me under his wing at the level of trader and the level of success that he was at, then you bet your ass that I'm going to do the exact same thing with each and every single one of my members, traders that select me to be their mentor. I'm going to give them that exact same effort, because that's the moment that changed the course of the rest of my life. And if I can provide that same mentorship and that same guidance, I know, because I'm living proof that that mentorship can change the direction and course of somebody's entire life. That's why I do this. That's why I do this. Guys, I earn a very, very nice living. I don't make my money off of subscriptions. Okay. It's like I earn a very nice living. I've invested in other businesses. I do this because if it, I'm humble enough to say I didn't figure this out on my own. I didn't get to where I am today on my own by myself. I had help. I had a teacher. I had a mentor. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I do these live streams with you guys. That's why I do my one-on-one sessions with all of my TTG members. That's why we do those mentor sessions. That's why we do the Trader Palooza events. That's why you guys can message me during the day. That's why you guys can send me emails, ask questions. I am here to help you guys because if anything that I can do to help change the course of the rest of your life, I'm going to do it. Plain and simple. So that's my Ruben story. So TTG members know this story very, very well. And it's a story that I'll never forget because it really was a turning point in my life. It really was a turning point in my life. Okay, so that's the Ruben story. Pedro, the hedge fund was called T3 Alpha Fund. And then T3 Alpha Fund closed. And now they're just a prop trading firm and they're T3 Capital. But T3 Alpha Fund was the name of the hedge fund. And they closed in 2009. Oh God, yes, I lost money on that trade, Jamie. Yes, the stock just kept going. Yes, I lost a lot of money on that trade. Yeah, I know. It's best story ever. I know. Guys, I'm telling you, seriously, it's a story I'm never gonna forget for the rest of my life. it was something else, man. It really was something else. All right. I'm just trying to get caught up with a couple of your comments and any questions. See if I can get caught up here. See if there's any more questions before we kind of dive in. Oh God, how old was I then? I was in my early 20s. I was maybe uh I was my early 20s, guys. I was maybe 22, 23, somewhere in that. I was a couple years out of college. So I was maybe 22 or 23 years old at the time that happened. Yeah, sure. Danielle. Danielle says I'm new and I want you to explain how much you charge. Yeah, guys. That's all right. So that's a good. All right, so I'm gonna finish off with that story. You know, and really, that's a good segue into some of the things that I want to talk to you about on what are some of the secrets and some of the keys to success when it comes to the stock market. A lot of it has to do, like I said, with quality mentorship, and that is something that I take great pride in, is providing that quality mentorship to all of our members. And it's something that I extend to you guys, because anyone that signs up to TTG and becomes part of the TTG family before midnight tonight gets a free one-on-one mentor session where we can cover any topic that you want to. So what I experienced with my mentor was a mentor session. He sat down and he talked to me about anything that I wanted to discuss with him for an hour and 45 minutes. We sat down and he talked to me, and he really took me under his wing. That's why, and that was a turning point for me in my trading career. So that's why I offer mentor sessions just like that with members. And I want to extend that offer to the YouTube community. So for those of you that sign up before midnight tonight, will get included with their membership a free one-on-one mentor session. But before you guys act, I want you to make sure you use the coupon code TTG720. That's TTG720, because that's going to get you a 36% discount on a 1-year all-inclusive membership to True Trading Group that gets you access to every single course, resource, and tool that we have available for you to help you on your journey to become a successful trader. But the mentorship is part of the key. Guys, I am here. You have access to me. This is not something where you sign up and it's just follow the leader in chat, do what I tell you to do, and if you don't make money, it's your fault. Don't ask me questions. That is not what True Trading Group is all about. You guys have access to myself and the other moderators in chat. You have access to the Wolf. The Wolf also does one-on-one mentor sessions. You have access to Jason Simmons, Alex Campbell, Chris Toner, Jay Downing, the other pro moderators that are in the TTG chat room that all make up the TTG family. You have access to all of us. You can send us private messages during the day. You can schedule one-on-one mentor sessions with us. That's why I'm giving you a free mentor session tonight, because that's just one of the things I want to talk to you about tonight with what some of the secrets to success in the stock market. And having a quality mentorship and guidance is one of those key aspects. And that's why I'm going to offer it to those of you that sign up before midnight tonight. Included in your membership with the coupon code TTG720, you get the entire curriculum. I mentioned earlier in this live stream that I went through a 3-month educational program. I had to pass that program. Devin, you were asking about the badges. We talked about being TTG certified. We talked about going through all of those courses. Every single course is included with your membership. I promise you, there are no upsells ever. When you join the TTG family, you get access to everything. You get access to the beginner and foundation stock trading courses. That's going to hold your hand from day one. If you guys have never traded stock before a day in your life, or if you're still not profitable, start with the beginner and foundation stock trading courses. If you guys are already profitable, you're looking to take your trading to the next level, you can go right to the advanced stock trading courses. That's where you guys are going to learn a lot of the detailed stuff that I learned at the hedge fund. You're going to learn my risk management strategy, the tier trading strategy, how to stay in winning trades longer, how to keep losing trades small. You're going to learn my favorite chart pattern, which is the TC triangle, and the trade line vehicle crossover, which is a momentum breakout setup that I think every single day trader needs to know. If you are going to be a day trader and you do not know what the trade line VWAP crossover is, you are at a massive disadvantage. That is one of the things that you will learn in the TTG courses. And if you've never heard of it, I don't blame you if you've never heard of it. If I'm the only person you've ever heard talk about it, there's a reason for that, because I'm probably the only person that you've ever heard speak that's done this professionally for a hedge fund on Wall Street and that has received that type of an education. So if anyone else that you've been listening to, any other mentor, any other programs that you've been listening to, any other DVDs that you've bought, any other crazy package programs that you've bought that have never mentioned that to you in their day trading, there's a reason for that. That's the type of stuff that you're going to learn when you become part of the TTG family. You guys will also get access to the intro to options trading. Like you guys, the Wolf's been on fire trading options lately with large caps. He's been crushing Roku. He just did like a 500% option trade. He talked about it yesterday on a live stream. He just nailed a U.S. Steel option trade there today. So you guys will learn how to trade call and put options with the beginner intro to options trading course. You have the advanced options trading course, which covers complex strategies when it comes to options like straddles, strangles, iron condors, debit spreads, credit spreads. You guys will learn how to trade and how to use and when to use all of those advanced option trading strategies. And then we have the trader psychology courses. And this is such a good segue to what I want to talk to you guys about in this live stream, because trader psychology is crucial. 80% of trading is mental. Everybody sees the same chart. The chart you're looking at right now on the SPY, okay, you guys see my screen right now. If I were to pull up your laptop and open up TC2000, your chart would look exactly the same. And then if I was to pull up another one of your charts, it would look exactly the same. So why is it that I can trade this stock and make money, and then you can trade it and you can lose money? Why is that? If we all see the same thing, why is that? Well, of course, technical analysis, right? You're like, oh, technical analysis. I want to get better with charts, understanding charts, and that's fine. And that's all true. You need to get better with technical analysis and understand professional technical analysis. But once you get to that point in your career, when you go from, let's say you've been trading for 2 or 3 years, and then you've been trading for 5 or 6 years, then you've been trading for 7 or 8. Do you really think your technical analysis just gets exponentially better as you go through your trading career? No. Your technical analysis will get to a point where you're at a professional expert level. Then the difference becomes up here. This is the difference. This is why Some traders will look at a chart, make money, others will lose money, even though we all see the exact same thing, even though we all use the exact same indicators, even though we all know what a bull flag looks like. We all know what a head and shoulders looks like. That's the difference between a great trader and an average trader. It's up here. So the trader psychology courses was my favorite course that I made. It's also TGD members' favorite courses. I've surveyed members. They say by far the most common answer is trader psychology. That's their favorite course. The most common answer. And trader psychology was, when I told you guys the Rubin story, the reason for me telling you the Rubin story was to help you understand the importance of keeping your emotions under control when it comes to trading. Trading is not about being right or wrong. Listen up, guys. This is very, very important. You guys wanted to know what's the secret to success. This is one of them. And there is not just one secret. There's many. And I'm going to share them with you throughout this live stream. But here's one of them. We already talked about one of them is mentorship and professional education. That's one. Here's two. Okay? Trading is not about being right or wrong. The best traders are not, I know the stock's going to go up. I know the market's going to go down. And they're right or they're wrong. That's not what trading is about. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody really knows what a stock is going to do. Okay, I've said this before. If you said to me, Mike, are you willing to bet your entire net worth that you can answer the question, what's 2 + 2? I'll say, hell yeah. I'm going to double my net worth right now because I know for sure the answer is 4. But if you said to me, Mike, are you willing to bet your entire net worth that the SPY goes to 310 tomorrow? I'm not going to make that bet. Would you make that bet? I'm never going to bet my entire net worth because I don't know if the SPY is going to go to 310. I might think it's gonna. I might think it's going to. Maybe I'm short. Maybe I have put options. But I don't know for sure. I could be wrong. There's not a trader in the world that's going to take that bet because they don't actually know. Trading's not about being right or wrong, guys. It's about statistical probability. That's what trading is about, statistical probability. It's about being able to say to yourself, I've received a professional education. So you have professional technical analysis that will help you identify this is an A setup. This is a B setup. This is a C setup. What's the difference? An A setup is a high quality pattern that maybe 70% of the time, after that pattern forms, specific price action will follow, meaning 70% of the time when you see this, the price goes up. A B setup, maybe 60% of the time when you see that setup, the price goes up. And a C setup is maybe 50-50. So being a consistently profitable trader is about identifying the A setups, being able to tell the difference between an A, B, and C setup, and being patient and disciplined enough to wait for the A+ setup. Earlier in the live stream, I said to you, one of my strengths as a trader is discipline and patience. It's discipline and patience to wait for A+ setups. It's discipline and patience to not chase stocks that are moving higher and wait for my setups. You need to be able to identify these setups and then put yourself on the right side of that probability. And you stick to your stop loss, you stick to your profit targets, and you do that every single day. And there's going to be days when you're going to be on the 30% side of that trade. There's no pattern or indicator that's going to work 100% of the time. Okay? This is part of secret number 2. There is no secret that works 100% of the time. There is no pattern that's fail-proof. The best setup in the world will fail sometimes. You have to understand that. Do not look for shortcuts when it comes to trading. Do not look for the get-rich-quick scheme. You need to get a professional education to be able to identify A+ setups. And the trader psychology courses are designed specifically to help you remove your emotions from trading, to help you think more robotic. That's what made the difference for me. Once I controlled my emotions and I started trading more robotic, that's when I took the next step. That's when I grew in my development as a trader. The trader psychology courses come in part 1, they come in part 2. That's how important this section is, that there's so much content in the trader psychology courses that there's 2 sections. All of this is included in your membership. Use the coupon code TTG720 to get a 36% discount on a 1-year membership. That's going to include all of those courses. You will also get access to every resource and tool that we have. You get access to the trade simulator that has real-time quotes. You guys can trade stocks and options with our simulator and practice trading with fake money with real-time quotes and data until you're ready to trade with real money. You get access to our watch list, which is posted every single day from 8:30 to 9 a.m., which gives you our game plan. You get access to the trading chat room, which is open from 7:30 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Eastern every single day. I share my screen. I'm on the microphone. I'm calling out my trades before I enter them, before I exit them. I tell you what I'm doing before I do it. You get access to our mobile app. You can download it on iPhone and Android. The mobile app is crucial for traders that trade part-time. If you're on the go, you're at work, you're in a meeting, you're in your cubicle, you're stuck in traffic, you're on the golf course, you're in the grocery store, you can listen to the chat room. You can listen to me on the microphone, breaking down the day, breaking down my analysis. You can watch my screen share. You can see what I'm doing. And most importantly, you get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. And we're not scalpers, guys. Our trades don't last 10 seconds. Our trades last, several minutes to several hours, sometimes several days. So it's very easy to follow along. Okay, it's very easy to follow along with our trades. You get access to the premium blog, which is updated daily by myself and the other moderators. That's trade ideas, trade recaps, educational content, general market commentary. You get access to all of that. All of that's included. Our stock profile section, our analyst report section. You guys are doing some research, doing some DD on some stocks and some companies. You can go and enter, let's say you want to look up Roku. You can type in Roku, you get a downloadable PDF report, and we compile all the analyst ratings for you in one spot. So if there's 20 analysts that cover Roku, we'll show you how many have a buy, hold, sell. Okay? All of this is included in your membership, guys. You also get access to the Trader Palooza events. Trader Palooza, which we're hosting our next Trader Palooza event. TTG members, you guys are going to be super stoked about this because so many of you loved our first one. Our next Trader Palooza event is going to be held on August 1st. Some of you that are brand new might be saying, Mike, what the hell is Trader Palooza? Trader Palooza is a virtual trading seminar where myself and the other moderators conduct an all-day event where we cover we hold different workshops and different topics. So you can pop in and out of the seminar depending on the topic that you want to attend, the workshop that you want to attend. So we send out an itinerary. You can come in at 10 o'clock and view my workshop, then log out, come back at 3 o'clock, view the Wolf's workshop, depending on the topics that it is that we're going to be discussing for the day. Okay, so we had our first one in June. We've got our second one scheduled for August 1st. It's a members only event, so all of that you get access to as well. And as if that wasn't good enough, you guys get access to all future courses and resources. So we're constantly adding courses and adding resources to the TTG platform to make for a better experience and a better platform and a better program for our members. Whenever we add a brand new course or a brand new resource or tool, you automatically get access to it. There's no upcharge ever. If I come out with a brand new course next month, you guys automatically get access to it. There's no upcharge. It's not like it's Netflix. If you sign up to Netflix and Netflix comes out with a new documentary next week, Netflix doesn't say, oh, well, thanks for being a member, but this documentary is going to cost you an extra $20. No, that's not how it works. When you sign up for Netflix and you're a member, you get access to all their content. Same thing with TTG. Okay? Same thing with TTG. So guys, make sure you guys use that coupon code. Also, I forgot to mention, guys, August, we're adding a bunch of stuff. So in August, we are adding real-time charting software. We're adding the real-time level 2. We're adding live trading for members that they can use through their own brokerage account, just like you can do on Yahoo Finance. So you guys can be on the TTG site and actually place trades through your brokerage account, but from the site, just like you have on Yahoo Finance. If you guys are familiar with Yahoo Finance, you can click like buy and sell when you're researching a stock. You'll be able to do that same thing on the True Trading Group website. We're going to be doing live webinars. We're going to be doing live workshops, so much more. Okay. all of this is included in your membership. But with all these new features that we're adding, I'm telling you the prices are going to go up again in August. Our prices just went up from June to July. I'm telling you now again, listen to me when I tell you, we are raising our prices come August 1st. So right now is the absolute best time, lowest price that you guys can join the TGD family by using the coupon code TTG720. Okay? TTG720. That's going to get you a 36% discount before our prices go up. And anyone that signs up by midnight tonight is going to get a one-on-one mentor session included with their membership. All right. A 1-year membership, guys, is normally, some people were asking about specifics on pricing. A 1-year membership is normally $1,836. Okay, it was $1,665. We upped the price from June to July. It's now $1,836. With that coupon code, the 36% discount, you can get a 1-year membership for $1,165. It comes out to about a cup of coffee a day. I think it's around like $3 a day. I think it's around $3 a day. Okay. And that will get you everything that I just mentioned. Every single thing that I just mentioned. All right. Right. Exactly, Franco. So once we come out with the real-time charting software, there will be no need for you to subscribe to a real-time charting platform. Exactly. No, I'm not in Colorado. I'm on the East Coast, guys. I go back and forth between Miami and New Jersey. So I live in Miami and New Jersey. I go back and forth. The value of that normally, Blake, is $400. The mentor sessions are the value of a mentor session is $400. I'm giving you guys that for free if you sign up tonight. Sign up tonight before midnight, and on top of the 36% discount, I'm giving you an extra $400 value in the one-on-one mentorship sessions. Oh, nice, Grace. What levels on the SPY would I add to my long-term holdings? Good question. I wouldn't add to this. I wouldn't add to my long-term holdings until we got probably. I really want like the 280s. Honestly, I really want 280s. I don't. I still think we get down there. But who knows at this point? I mean, the Fed has been holding this market up for so long. And if we get a vaccine or a treatment that gets approved, prior to the market pulling back in, then, we might not get that pullback. But this is my area. This is my area that I would look to add to my long-term holdings. So if you guys have been paying attention to True Trading Group, and you've been following my YouTube since March when we had the crash, I added at these points. Okay, these are the points that I added to my long-term portfolio. Okay, these are the points that I added to my long-term portfolio in March and April. I'm very, 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 needless to say, I'm very pleased with my ads because I added, around 270, 240, and then around 260, and we're sitting up at 314 on the SPY. So I'm needless to say, I'm very pleased with my ads. But yeah, I'm not comfortable, Isaac, up here. I'm just not comfortable adding to my positions at this 320 area. I think there's a lot of resistance up here. I think that there's just too much risk with coronavirus cases spiking. Miami just closed restaurants and gyms. 54 hospitals in Florida are at max capacity in the ICU. Arizona, California, Texas, they're just as bad. And I know that Secretary Mnuchin said that we're not going to have a federal shutdown of the economy again, but that doesn't mean that states and individual municipalities may not, like mayors and governors, that doesn't mean they won't take it upon themselves to shut the economies. Like I know in New Jersey, we were about to move on to phase 3 of the reopening, which was going to be like indoor dining and um, stuff like that, but that was paused. So New Jersey has halted their reopening process, and we've stopped. And now you're seeing states like Florida are going backwards. They're shutting restaurants and gyms again. They did that back in March and April, and they reopened in May, I believe. I think they opened in May, if I'm not mistaken. But they're going back and they're closing again. So if we start to have another, economic shutdown, I think you have this, the worries of another pullback. So I think there's just too much risk up here. I think there's too much headline risk for me to just be getting long at this area. I would wait for a pullback at least into the 280s if we get it. Yes, we also do swing trades. The Wolf, didn't you just did a swing, didn't you, in Roku or was it X or Roku? I forget, or Kronos. You just had a swing, didn't you?
Well, I swung an option. I also swung DRB.
That's what it was.
I think that was last Tuesday. I sold it a little early, but I just think that I could get a better price with it. But yeah, yesterday, we went over how to swing an option, and that's exactly what we did today on US. So we can get into that, but you're bringing up some really good points. On that question of like, where would you add, right? This is something that I think everybody's kind of struggling with right now, because I've sold a lot of the positions that I've added in March, and every day I'm being punished for it, which I guess is a good problem to have. But like Square, okay, I sold Square at 85.
Square is insane, dude.
I thought I was a genius.
Okay? Guys, this stock went to $35 in March. It's now at $126. Do the math. Do the math on that.
Guys, and on the first live stream that I did with Mike as Robin, we gave like what we were looking to put money in, and Square was on there, Boeing. So Square was 38 on that Sunday. I got it the next day at 40, and it went up another 50%. So it would have been a 200% gain. Like Lululemon, I bought that at 176. And now it's 300. I sold it at 218, and I was like, "Oh, great trade." So the question, we're talking about like, okay, everybody is anticipating a rug pull. The market is super frothy. Everything, is being propped up by tech. I think like the only thing that can really bury the market and give us that rug pull to 280. Honestly, I think it would have to be some kind of trade war escalation with China and issues with the supply chain, because pretty much everybody's just kind of checked out on coronavirus.
Yeah, it really seems like it, man. It really seems like it.
Because, guys, it's actually Florida put up numbers that were worse than New York at its peak. Think about that. The thing that also I'm looking at, and this I think is not getting, it's starting to get more play now. The only reason I'm paying attention to it is because I'm a parent, is kids returning back to schools. If kids can't return to schools and parents have to go to work, well, what happens? People aren't going to be able to, like, it's really tough as it is for me. I've got a 5-year-old. My wife is like teacher and engineer. Thank God she's smart and has patience. But think about like all these parents that, need to get back to work, but they also don't have somebody that can watch their kid, and they definitely can't afford putting their kid in some kind of daycare. And then, okay, am I going to put them in daycare? Are they going to be safe? And then if we rush them into school, are they going to be safe? So like my daughter goes to private school. She's 5. Okay, they're staggering. When kids go into school, it's like 2 days on, 3 days off, 3 days on, 2 days off, and kids coming at different times. And they've got like all types of, protocols. That's not most public schools. I mean, especially in Florida, where public schools are pretty much shit. So this is definitely something that we have to pay attention to. And then, the reason I like DRV and the reason I like being short real estate is because, a lot of these businesses are going to fail. And what we're seeing now is people just not paying their bills. And this is going to have an impact on the banks, on the financials. And then you're going to start to see like cracks that become fissures that, and then, all it's going to take is something where we get an escalation in the trade war with China. Because, at the end of the day, you have to look at it in like game theory terms. Okay. So if you don't know what game theory is, like you probably heard the term zero-sum game. My enemy's loss is my win, blah, blah, blah. Now, China is managing coronavirus a lot better than we are. So are all the Asian countries, because they're authoritarian regimes, and they don't have like the people on both sides like we have, just fighting against each other tooth and nail. Instead of like coming up with solutions that are workable. Here we're playing politics with wearing a mask. Like, wear a fucking mask. It's just stupid not to. Over there, they're not doing that shit. Now, if you were China and you really wanted to fuck up the United States, you can print all the money you want because you're a communist country. I mean, we do that here, but there's going to be long-term effects from that are negative, which we are going to have to deal with. So you escalate a trade war. You say, all right, you know what, we're gonna just stop doing this. Like we're not dealing with this strongman Trump, who is losing all of his leverage by the day. And they know that the way to hurt him is by hurting the economy. And it's a powder keg. So even if that happens, yeah, we're going to dip. We know that the Fed's going to step in, but you really have to rack your brain for what could possibly cause a rug pull. And look, that just little example I gave you is a fucking long shot. It's a long shot. It could happen. I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibilities. But short of that, I don't see anything right now that could hurt us that way. Because right now, everybody's just buying. People are just putting money into the market. And, nobody gives a shit. Like 130,000 people are dead. They're like, yeah, So it's just like right now is not the time to be like, I'm not going long term in my portfolio. I'm just bleeding out the stock, and I'm like, all right, you know what? Worst case scenario, if I can't invest in stocks, I'll just buy a house because I know housing will get smashed in the face at some point. But this is why, like, every single day in the market is a brand new day. Like, the market gives zero fucks about what happened yesterday. It doesn't care what happened Friday. It doesn't care that you crushed a Roku trade, and it's always going to surprise you. And if you're doing it alone, one day you're going to be by yourself trading, and shit's going to go sideways, and you're not going to know how to react. You're not going to know how to position yourself. You're going to want to play the game, but you're not going to know exactly how to play the game. Like today, I knew exactly how I was going to play the game. I was like, man, today's going to be choppy. I'm just watching futures. I'm watching the gap down. So what did I do? Now I play options. I played the options that were like the least volatile options out there. I didn't play any indexes. I wasn't playing Roku. I wasn't playing the SPY. I wasn't playing NEO. I played something that, yes, I could make money on it, but I'm not going to get blown out if things continue. And I got questions about it today, like, hey, why aren't you playing this? Why aren't you playing Roku? I'd love to play Roku, but I just don't think today's the day. It's like coin flip. And I don't like coin flips. I like high probability, low risk. And, that's something that I think a lot of new traders and investors miss when they say, hey, I want to start investing. I want to start trading. All this stuff is really important. And you have to understand that you cannot look at your trading career based off of days or weeks or months. You have to look at it and measure it in the scope of years. And when you start doing that and you start building and preserving capital and not making stupid mistakes, that's when you start making stupid money. So, if you guys have anything to add to that, I'd love to, just because there's so many people here, to just try and gauge your responses. Like, am I out to lunch? Am I old Uncle Alfred?
No, you're just robbing. You're just robbing.
Just robbing.
No, you're just robbing. That's all right. I'm gonna ride with that for a while, I think. Oh. So yeah, guys. I mean, so like I said, we were just taking a couple of questions. I mean, Wolf just gave some really good insight on the state of the overall markets, and the markets these last few weeks, the overall markets, they've been choppy because as much as people want to sell off the markets, with the increasing coronavirus numbers, you have the Federal Reserve that is just QE infinity, and you heard Trump talk about today about another $1 trillion stimulus package. As long as and by the way, which is actually a very, very interesting fact, that the Fed's balance sheet this past week actually decreased. I think it's the first week it has decreased since we started this in end of February or March. The Fed's balance sheet has been just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger because they just keep buying stuff. But their balance sheet actually got smaller, which means they have sold some things, which is, I think, something worth noting. And I think it's worth keeping an eye on because everybody is under the impression right now that the Fed just has your back. The Fed has your back. Doesn't matter for how long. Doesn't matter for what dollar amount. The Fed's got your back. And the market has been grinding on that assumption. And if for some reason, if the Fed does not have the markets back and the Fed begins reducing their balance sheet, you got to watch out. You know, I mean, at that point, that's when I think you could really see. I think that's when you can maybe really see your next leg down if the Fed starts to pause, all of the stimulus and all of the quantitative easing and the asset buying and the corporate bond buying, the ETF buying, and all the things that they've been doing. If that pauses, or if they start to unwind some of those insanely large positions now, where you're going to be talking about a $10 trillion balance sheet, pretty soon. I don't think it's not there yet, but it'll get there. It'll get there eventually if they keep this pace up. But if they start to unwind that, that's when you can really start to see things pull back in. So I think that's something that you really have to be paying attention to.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, this is why I love doing these things with you, Batman. Do you think you can? Let's see how good my memory is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the SPY in 2018. Call it around 280. I think it's sometime in early November, or possibly October 22nd. And not to be too specific.
On wait, what is it again? Say it again.
Go to 280 on the SPY in 2018 in November. It should be November.
In 2018.
Yeah.
280.
Or just go to that level. Pull it up.
Yeah, this triple top. October, November, December, around 280.
Okay, yeah, and then I think it was 276 was the first time that Powell spoke.
Yep.
276, am I right?
I believe that was the very beginning of that was what started the sell-off in December.
Yes. Now, okay, guys, you know my story how I lost 90 grand in a day trading SPY options because I forgot to pull a bid.
Oh my God, yes, I remember this. Oh my God, Jason.
That was the day. So guys, if you don't know the story, I'll tell it real quick. I was trading the SPY, and my whole thing was, hey, first move in the market is the wrong move. So Powell starts speaking, the SPY dips, or the notes come out, the SPY dips. I buy calls, and I buy a lot of calls. I go down 10 grand in like minutes, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm getting killed. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to stick a stupid bid, like 5 times my current position, and I'll just be ready to sell it, I just want to break even. So I set the bid, and all of a sudden my position starts going up. Now I'm down 2 grand. Now I'm down 1. Now I'm even. Now I'm up 10 grand, and I sell. I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. I shut the phone off because I don't trade from a laptop. But if I had a laptop, I would have slammed the laptop shut. And I was like, all right, I'm going to guard it. I'm going to go do a bunch of stuff for my HOA. So I go and I do all this stuff, call my wife. She's like, oh, you're not trading? I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm like, I fucking killed it today. One trade, I'm out. So I put down this mulch, this beautiful red mulch all over my yard, like 20 bags, and I clean myself off. I take a look at my phone, and I was like, oh my God, the SPY is getting absolutely murdered. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy calls. And I look, and I have calls. And the calls are like minus $3 from where I bought them. And I lost 90 grand. But the reason that I'm bringing this up, because it goes to what Mike was saying about the Fed's balance sheet decreasing. Guys, we've gotten hooked on Fed money since 2018. And as soon as Powell said, we're going to raise interest rates.
Yep.
The market took an absolute shit.
Yep.
And it went down to 234. And that was December 26th, was one of the biggest rallies. And we went into like, then we just like shot up. So keep that in mind. We are addicted to low interest rates and cheap money. Right now the market is a bunch of crackheads. Everybody in the market, every hedge fund guy, every institution is Tyrone Biggins. I'm here for the 5 o'clock free crack giveaway, like scratching their neck. So if the Fed's like, things are getting better, we raise interest rates, shit your pants, okay? Because look, at some point that is going to happen. And a little factoid about this, I think that the fix was in on this because when the SPY hit 293 in September of 2018, that day when we hit an all-time high, somebody bought $2 million worth of December 230 and 240 SPY put options. $2 million. So
wow.
If you see unusual call volume, and I remember hearing about it, being like, man, unusual call volume. I was like, what an idiot. It's like Marcus Griffin. Why are you buying $2 million worth of put options? If you see unusual volume, where somebody makes a stupid bet like that, it's probably not that stupid.
Yeah.
And yes, I saw a comment that, a lot of economists think that the unwind happens September, August. I agree with that if it's going to happen, but I think that the first sector it's going to happen with is going to be in real estate, and then that's going to cascade into the financials, into the banks. And then if the banks get in trouble, guys, so you guys really have to pay attention to Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan. Because if there starts to be weakness there, then, yeah, the rug pull is coming. So, you might not trade the banks, but they are definitely something that you have to pay close attention to.
Yeah, guys, I plan, just so you guys know. Now, listen, the Fed is going to keep interest rates low for the foreseeable future. They're not raising rates in a month. They're not raising rates in 6 months. They're going to keep rates low for a very long time. But when they do start raising rates, that's most likely when I'm going to actually start to sell my long-term holdings. I will start to sell my long-term holdings when the Fed does start to actually raise interest rates because, like Jason just pointed out, that's what happened the last time that Fed Chairman Powell said that he was going to start to raise rates. That's what happened the last time that he mentioned that. And the market completely shit its pants. And then he had to come back, walk back his statement, say, no, we're going to keep them low. And then the markets recovered. The markets rallied back in 2019. You had this massive, massive bull rally in 2019, but it was a bull rally that really was based on the Fed. It was a bull rally that was really based on the Fed because we went from complete panic, bear market type stuff. This was trade war. Okay, so that September, October drop was trade war, and then the December drop was Powell. Okay, so that was trade war and then Powell. So I think if you do start to get that again, you will get it. You will get it because eventually inflation is going to start to rise, and the only way to hold that inflation back, the Fed's going to have to start to raise interest rates, and then that's going to cause the issue. Then you have corporate debt becomes an issue, and all of this stimulus becomes an issue. It kind of solves the problem. All this stimulus solves the problem now, but it leaves us open and susceptible for potential other issues down the road. And that's how economics work. When you make one move in economics, the effects of that and the areas in which other parts of the economy are affected in both a positive and or negative way That's that's macroeconomics, ladies and gentlemen. That is macroeconomics at its finest. One of my favorite courses actually in college. All right,
Mine was
guys.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
What I'm gonna do right now, it's 9:50, so it's getting kind of late. I shared with you guys some key points on some of the secrets and some and things that I think you really need to focus on in order to be consistently profitable traders. And I think really before I go any further, I want to recap and I want to recap and just let you guys know that many of you probably read the title of this live stream and said, "Oh my God, Mike's finally going to give me his secret." My secret for you is that there is no secret. And if you are looking for a secret, you're doomed. There's no special pattern that works 100% of the time. There's no special strategy that works 100% of the time. Believe me, guys, if there was, my hedge fund would have knew about it. I wouldn't know about it. I'd be a trillionaire by now. Okay? If there was a secret pattern, the richest people in the world would all be traders. They would not be Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, people that create and build products and services that everyone in the world wants and needs. That's how you become the richest people in the world. You create or build a product or service that everybody in the world wants. That's how you become a multi-billionaire. Okay? You don't have the richest people in the world that are traders. And that's because there is no secret pattern. There is no special strategy that works 100% of the time. The secret to consistent success in the stock market is a professional, true education. The reason why 90% of traders fail, you may have heard that statistic. The reason why 90% of traders fail, guys, is it's not because trading is such an impossible task. Trading is no different than poker. And if you can play poker, you can trade stocks, because poker is all about statistical probability. Okay, the statistical probability that the cards in my hand are better than the cards in your hand. Knowing the cards that are in my hand, knowing the cards that are on the table, what's the statistical probability that I have a better hand than you do? That's all poker is. Obviously, then you have some people they give tells and everything if they have a good hand or bad hand, but that's nor here nor there. Poker is statistical probability. That's why if you ever watch poker on TV, they always give you a little percentage next to the person's hand. So if a person has like ace king, it'll show you 71%, which means there's a 71% chance that they have the best hand. That's an A setup. What I said to you before about understanding professional technical analysis and identifying A setups is finding setups that will work out in one specific direction 70% of the time. And you want to put yourself in that situation. The key to success, guys, is getting a professional education to be able to identify those A setups. That's the key to success. The key to success is to be able to have the professional education to identify the A plus setup, but then have the patience and discipline to avoid the B and C setups, not to get sucked in to the B and C setups just because you're bored, not to get sucked into the B or C setup because the stock is just exploding and you'd be chasing it. And this is not an area where you should be getting long, but rather an area where you should be taking profits if you were long, but you fall victim to FOMO, your greed kicks in and you chase the stock higher. You have to be able to identify these setups and understand volume analysis, and also be able to understand how different technical indicators work in conjunction with one another. Understanding how VWAP, trade line, Fibonacci retracement levels, initial morning high, how all of those indicators work together to provide you and create an A plus setup. And when you can identify those setups, that is when you attack. That's what you learn being part of True Trading Group. That's what I learned working for a hedge fund on Wall Street. That education is the reason why I became the youngest junior portfolio manager for my fund. That education is the reason why I became Trader of the Year in 2008. And a combination of that education and the mentorship that I received is why I am as successful as I am today. And that mentorship is why I provide you guys with that same type of mentorship. That's why I do one-on-ones. That's why right now in this live stream, if you sign up in the next 2 hours, you're going to get included with your membership a one-on-one mentor session. That's an extra $400 value that I'm giving to you for free because mentorship changed my life. And if you guys are ready to take the step and join the TGD family, I want to provide you the same opportunity that I had, the same mentorship that I had to help you on your way to become consistently profitable. Those are the keys to success. Those are the keys to success. And if there's anybody that's watching this live stream that was hoping that Mike was finally going to give me the special secret, just give up now. If you're going to just go your whole career looking for that special secret, I'm telling you now, it doesn't exist. And anybody that's out there that claims to have some special secret or some fail-proof pattern or some special strategy, tell them just to go literally F themselves because they're just trying to take advantage of your desire to learn this. And the only way that you're really going to become consistently profitable is to be able to do exactly the same things that I just explained to you. And then the hardest part becomes keeping your emotions out of the equation. You have to become robotic when you guys are trading. This is another key point that we're going to talk about here on the stream. You have to become robotic in your trading. Now, if I had a trading algorithm, for example, if I had gave a command to my algorithm and I said, okay, algorithm, I want you to buy the stock at $10. I want you to stop out at $9.50. I want you to take profits at $10.50, $11, and $12.25. That's the command that I give my algorithm. Okay, so let's say I give the algorithm that command. The algorithm buys a stock at $10. What do you think that algorithm is going to do when the stock gets to $9.75? What do you think the algorithm is going to do when the stock gets to $9.65? I'll tell you what it's going to do. Absolutely nothing. What do you think the algorithm is going to do when it gets to $10.15, $10.25? Nothing. Do you want to know why? Because the next command is stop out at $9.50, take profit at $10.50, $11, and $12. That's the command. So the algorithm is not going to do, it doesn't matter what the stock is doing. The algorithm is not going to act on those commands until those prices are hit. That's the type of trading that you need to implement. But it's natural human emotion to experience fear and greed when you guys are in a trade. The algorithm's not going to panic when the stock goes to 965, but you're going to, and you're going to jump out of that trade too soon. When the stock gets to 1050, 11, okay, then $12, the algorithm is going to take profits at those levels because that's triggering the command. But you, on the other hand, you're not going to take profits because you're going to get greedy and you're going to think the stock's going to go to 15. You have to become robotic and stick to your game plan and remove your emotions from the equation. Why is it that if I said to all of you, literally ask yourself this question. If I said to all of you, guys, we're going to buy this stock at $10. Then in about 30 minutes, we're going to sell it at $11.50. Is that cool with everybody? Does that work for you guys? Are you excited to do that? Every single one of you would say, hell yeah, let's do it right now. If I told you you can buy the stock at 10 right now, and in 30 minutes you can sell it at $11.50, would you do it? Would you do it? Would you take that trade? The answer is yes. So why is it when you buy the stock at $10 and it actually goes to $11.50, now all of a sudden you're not happy? Now all of a sudden $11.50 is not good enough for you. But I just asked you if you'd be okay with it, and you said yes. But why is it now that you're actually in the trade, now the stock gets $11.50 and you say, you know what, I'm not going to sell it because this is the one. It's going to go to 13. It's going to go to 14. That's greed, ladies and gentlemen. That's greed. And what happens? The stock gets $11.50 and then it double tops and then it pulls back in. You have to stick to your profit targets, guys. You got to, just as important as it is to stick to your stop loss, it's equally as important as it is to stick to your profit targets. It's equally as important to stick to your profit targets. You guys have to do it. These are the keys to success. I told you that some of my biggest strengths are discipline and patience. Discipline and patience are some of my biggest strengths. And my technical analysis is I think is unmatched, honestly. I mean, I'm just being truthful. I mean, TGD members, you guys, you tell me. TGD members that are watching this live stream, I think that my technical analysis is above. I don't think there's many that have a further in-depth understanding of technical analysis. I think that's definitely one of my strong suits. Okay. But that comes from the professional education that I received working at the hedge fund. I didn't just figure that out on my own. And I'm humble enough to tell you guys that. So that's why I really want all of you, okay, I really want all of you to really think for a second and ask yourself, how serious are you about doing this? How serious are you about trying to become successful in the stock market? Not only with day trading or swing trading, trading stocks, trading options, but also building your long-term portfolio. The Wolf and I, whenever we add to our long-term portfolios, we always tell you guys, in March, every single time that I bought a stock in my long-term portfolio, I told every single person in the True Trading Group chat. I told everybody, guys, I bought Boeing at $106. I told everybody that I was buying Boeing at $106. I bought United Airlines at like 24. I got to go back. I think it was 24. I told everybody I was buying United Airlines. Okay. When I bought Apple, when I bought Amazon, when I bought AMD, when I bought Disney, Microsoft, Facebook, okay, Qualcomm, Nvidia, when I bought all of these stocks, Johnson & Johnson, Home Depot, when I bought these stocks, I told everybody that, guys, I'm buying these stocks. Learn how to take control of your own finances and your own financial independence, and learn to stand on your own 2 feet. Receive a professional education and work hard. And if you guys are ready to receive a professional education and work hard, I promise that myself, the Wolf, the rest of the TGD family is going to be there with you every step of the way to be your mentor and to give you guidance, because that's one of the other keys to success is mentorship. I did not figure out the stock market and trading on my own. I wasn't just sitting in my room for hours upon hours upon hours for days, weeks, months, years, and just, under in a bubble and just researching for hours. I figured this out all on my own. That's not how I became a successful trader. I became a successful trader because somebody that was a hell of a lot better than me and a hell of a lot more experienced than me taught me. That's what True Trading Group is all about. So if you guys are ready to get that type of mentorship and to get a professional education, learn how to identify A+ setups, learn how to remove your emotions from the equation, use the coupon code TTG720 to get a 36% discount on a 1-year membership that includes everything we have to offer, all of our courses, all of our resources, all of our tools. There are no upsells ever. And if you sign up within the next 2 hours before midnight tonight, you will get included an additional $400 value of a free one-on-one mentor session. Okay. So guys, that is what it takes to be successful and consistently profitable when it comes to the stock market and when it comes to trading. What I'm going to do right now, because I've had a couple of people that have asked during the live stream, they've had a couple of people that ask about what are the courses like, what's the trade simulator like, what are the analyst report section, what is that all about? What I want to do now is I want to take some time and I want to just share with you guys. I want to show you guys the back end of the website. I want to show you guys what the dashboard looks like, what some of the courses look like. So for those of you that are not interested in a membership, if you are not interested in joining True Trading Group, I'm telling you now to sign off of the live stream. Okay. I'm telling you guys now to sign off of the live stream. Okay. I'm telling you guys now, if you are not interested, I'm going to wait like 2 or 3 minutes. If you are not interested in joining True Trading Group, sign off of the live stream now, because I am done talking about some of the educational stuff. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show members or people that are on the live stream, I'm going to show you guys, for those of you that are interested, I'm going to show you the back end of the website, show you guys what the dashboard looks like. I'm going to show you guys what the resources, the tools, I'm going to show you what all this stuff looks like. So again, I'll give like 2 minutes. If you're not interested, sign off now. Wolf, did you call a swing trade today? No, right?
No, I exited DRB.
All right, guys, listen, we still have 750 people that are on this live stream. I'm pretty sure not all 753 of you are interested in a TTG membership. So, like I said, I'm going to wait 2 more minutes. I mean, if you guys are, that's fantastic. But I know we have a lot of members that are on the live stream already. Okay, so guys, like I said, if you're not interested in a membership, you guys can sign off now. I'm going to show people that are interested in True Trading Group and joining the family. I'm going to show you guys what resources and tools. I'm going to show you guys your member dashboard. All right, guys. Okay. And my throat's killing me. I talk too much. My throat is killing me. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. So, for those of you that are interested in joining TTG, I already told you about the coupon code. You already know you have until midnight tonight to get a one-on-one mentor session. What I'm going to do now is show you what your member dashboard looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what your member dashboard looks like. All right. This is where you will come every single day to access the trading chat room, your simulator, your screener, your courses, your blog, your Trader Palooza event, your stock profile section, your analyst report section. This is where you will come to access your watch list, your economic calendar. If you want to leave us feedback and suggestions, we are always open to feedback and suggestions from our members. We actually do a weekly town hall with Adam, who's my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, who helped develop this entire platform. He does weekly TTG town halls where we talk to members to see if they have any concerns, if they have any suggestions on how we can make the True Trading Group experience better. Okay, we are always updating. We're always upgrading and making the platform better for our members. So we are always open to feedback. All right. So guys, let's get right into it. Here's your dashboard. The very first thing that you notice on your dashboard is right here. You see it says course badges. Remember what I discussed earlier on the live stream about becoming TeachD certified. Okay. Every single course has an exam at the end. If you score an 85 or higher on the exam, you get a badge for that course. If you earn all of the badges, you become TTG certified. You get a certificate. You can print it out. You can hang it on your wall, put it on your desk. You can share it on social media, and you get a green check mark in the True Trading Group chat room that lets other members know you are TTG certified, so that your opinion and the statements that you make in chat carry more weight and they carry more value because you've received a professional education and you know what the hell you're talking about now. Okay, that's becoming TeachD certified. As we scroll down, the next thing that you will notice right away is right here where it says Wednesday's watch list. Okay, right here is where we load our watch list. Okay, every single day between 8:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. Eastern, this is where your watch list gets loaded up. Okay, this is where you will find your watch list. Every day we say, 10 stocks, however long our watch list is for the day. What are the stocks that we're watching and why are we watching those stocks? What's the reason for it? And what do we expect it to do? Maybe the stock is gapping up. They got a press release. We're saying look for $10 to hold support. We have resistance up at 12. I think we can get that push. We give you that entire breakdown, that entire game plan each and every single day on your watch list, which can be found right here on your member dashboard. Next, you'll notice we have an announcement tab. The announcement tab, this will show you guys all announcements for the day. Okay, sometimes the announcements will be up here for a couple of weeks, depending on what the announcements are. Okay, so here you can see it's about the trade simulator. We have an instructional video when we just launched the trading simulator. You can click there to see that. The Trader Palooza videos are now online. You guys can click here to see the Trader Palooza videos. I'll get to that in a second. The TeachD mobile app, another tab. Remember I told you guys about the mobile app that you can download on iPhone or Android. This will make trading on the go seamless and easy. So you guys can follow along with the screen share. You can follow along with the audio analysis, and you get the real-time push notification alerts right on your cell phone or on your tablet. If you guys cannot be in chat, or if you cannot be in front of your computer, because through the mobile app, you're still in chat. Okay, you're just in chat on your cell phone or on your tablet, and you'll get the real-time push notifications, okay, no matter where you guys are. Okay, so this is a little video that'll help you guys download and set up your mobile app. Then you have your economic calendar. This is a really cool section of the site because it shows you every single piece of economic data, the date it comes out, and the time that it comes out. So every single day, so you can see here, July 8th. So here's the prior day. Here's July 8th. It'll show you every single piece of economic data that's coming out on July 8th and the time that it comes out. Then July 9th, here's every single piece of economic data. Okay, here's initial jobless claims at 8:30 in the morning on July 9th. There it is, initial jobless claims. That's going to move markets. Okay, it'll also show you what's expected. Okay, it'll also show you what's expected. This is an excellent, excellent, excellent feature. So if you guys are trading something, it's always important for you to know what economic data is coming out, because that could potentially affect your trade, potentially move markets and move commodity prices. So it's important for you guys to have this information and know when things are coming out. Then you guys, as I pan back up, you will see, like I said, we have the feedback tab. And this is where you guys can just leave any feedback, suggestions, comments, concerns, whatever it is. We always welcome feedback from our members. Okay, that's that. Then you guys will see trading chat room up here on the top right. That's where you guys can enter the trading chat room. You can also enter it down here on the left-hand side of your screen where it says trading chat room. That's where you guys will enter the chat room each and every single day. Then I want to point out to you guys this green tab that says view all courses. This is the meat and potatoes. Okay, this is the meat and potatoes. All right, this is the meat and potatoes of this dashboard. All right, so as I click on view all courses, what you will notice is that there is a list of courses. Okay, there is a list of courses here. All right, if there's a little badge or a ribbon next to it, that means I've completed that course and I've earned my badge. Okay, that means I've completed the course and I've earned my badge. So if it's a green check mark, that means the course is completed. If you have the medal or ribbon next to it, that means that you've received your badge for that course. Okay, that means you see your badge for that course. Okay, so let's go to expand all. When I click on expand all, you'll see it provides you with a lot more detail. Okay, it'll show you the date that you took the exam. It'll show you what percentage of the course you have completed. So in these cases, you see I've completed 100% of the course. Okay, the other thing that I want to point out to you guys is when I click on, let's see, as I scroll down, here we go. Here's an example, Chapter 7, Technical Indicators Novice Exam. You can see here that you scored a 94.44%, and here's a little clipboard next to it. This is a really cool feature. When you click on that clipboard, okay, up comes the details from the quiz. It gives you each question. It lets you know if you got the answer correct or incorrect. Okay, so here you guys can see as I'm going through the quiz, these are all the questions that are on the quiz. Okay, these are all the questions that are on the quiz. Okay, one question. Is it a sign of weakness? It is a sign of weakness when the previous high of the day lines up with the 50 Fibonacci retracement level, true or false? Okay, here's another one. Based on how the Fibonacci tool is drawn on the chart, at which Fibonacci level did this stock find support before continuing its uptrend? Okay, this is just showing you what you got right or wrong. Then you can click on view. You can click on actually each individual question and see what was your answer. So here you can view and it expands out so you can see what was the answer that you gave for that quiz. And if you got the answer wrong, you can always go back and you can retake the exam. The other thing that I want you to notice is look at the timestamps, okay? It shows you how much time you spent on each question. So you can see, okay, I answered this question in 5 seconds, this one in 11 seconds, this one in 6 seconds, this one in 16. So you'll be able to actually go back and see, was there a question that you struggled with? Was there a question that you were on for a minute? Okay. That can help you guys understand what topics that you need more work on. Okay. So this is some really cool features so you guys can see here to track your progress as you go through each individual course. Okay. So that's how you can track your progress. Now, let me actually show you what one of the courses looks like. I'll go to the advanced courses, and here you guys can see we've got the tier trading system, the TTG triangle, technical indicators novice, advanced technical indicators. I'm just going to click on the TTG triangle just to show you guys an example. Okay, the first thing I want to point out to you and that you will notice is that every single course comes in video and text format. Okay, every single course comes in video and text format. So you can either watch the videos, read the text, or watch the videos and follow along with the text, whatever you prefer. Okay, as I scroll down, you will see here course content. You'll see chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll see that there are 5 chapters available on the TTD Triangle course. I'll just click on one of these, chapter 2, the morning setup. And you will see here that we start things off with a 17-minute long video. And then here are all of the lessons. So you guys can click on the individual lessons one by one. Okay, here's each lesson for this particular chapter. Again, this is just chapter 2 of the TT Triangle course. And these are the lessons. So each course, okay, has various chapters. Each chapter has various lessons. And each course has an exam at the end. Okay, and you guys will be able to click on that video. You'll be able to watch the whole course as a video, or you can go through lesson by lesson and read the text. Okay. All right, guys. So I just want to show you guys how easy it was to kind of use the courses to view your progress, take the exam. Actually, you know what? Let me go back. Actually, I want to show you guys the exam. Let me actually go back and just show you guys the exam real quick. Okay, here we can start the exam. So you guys can see, it's multiple choice. Okay. You go through and you just select your answers. Okay, and you just go through and you select your answers just like this. Okay, just like that, just like if you were taking an exam in college on your computer, and that's how you guys go through and you take your exam. All right, and then again, score 85 or higher, you get a badge for that course. Get all your badges, you become TTG certified. All right, so those are the courses. Again, guys, so this is what I'm talking about. Like, True Trading Group is a lot more than just getting trade alerts. Okay, there's so many resources that are at your disposal. And the reason why I'm taking the time to show you guys this, and I have a lot more to show you, is because I want you to understand the tools and the resources that are at your disposal to help you on your journey to becoming a consistently profitable trader. It's not just about follow my trades, follow the Wolf's trades. It's not just about that, although you can follow our trades if you want. There's a lot more that we provide and that we offer you. And all of this, everything I'm showing you is included with your membership when you use the coupon code TTG720. That gets you a 36% discount. Prices are going up in August. I cannot stress this enough. Prices are going up in August. So the time for you to act is right now, because if you wait till August 1st, you're going to be paying a higher price. I guarantee it. Okay. As we continue on, I want to show you guys a couple other features on the website. Right here, we'll just go top to bottom, stock profile. Here's your stock profile section. Okay. Your stock profile section. This is where I said you guys can go and you can enter any ticker symbol that you're interested in. Let's say you're interested in Roku. Okay. You just type in Roku. A downloadable PDF report appears. You guys can download that. That's a free PDF report on Roku that you guys can download and check out. Then as I pan things down, you see we have a full company profile. Okay, we have news releases. Okay, all of the news releases. Okay, Monday, Sunday, Thursday, all the news releases that come out from different, here you can see from stocknews.com, from Motley Fool, from Seeking Alpha, from Business Wire. Okay, you guys can see what the news sources. Here's SEC filings. Okay, you guys can see the news that comes out for those particular stocks, all their SEC filings, okay? All the SEC filings. So as a public company, they have to file a bunch of reports with the SEC, and you can find all those reports right here. Price history. This is cool because this is a nice interactive chart. Okay, so if you guys are doing some work there late at night, you're doing some research, you're doing some charting, you don't have to open up a separate platform for your charting software. We have an interactive chart program right here at your disposal that makes your research much, much easier than having to go back and forth between two different platforms. Here's corporate events. You guys want to know when the company is set to release earnings? When do they announce a dividend? Okay, all of that information will be available for you right here. All of your event details is available for you guys right here. Okay. Then you have financials. This is where you guys can get all the financial information on the company, any company you're interested in. Again, guys, this is for any company. You can you can enter any ticker symbol that you're interested in. Okay, enter any ticker symbol you're interested in, and all this information will come up. And here's my favorite part, the analyst rating. Okay, this is where I told you where we compile for you all of the analyst ratings for a particular stock. So let's say with Roku, right here, you will see 7 analysts have a strong buy, 2 have a moderate buy, 5 have a hold, 0 have a moderate sell, and 2 have a strong sell. This is very helpful for you when you guys are going through your decisions to either, if you want to be long a stock or short a stock, if you want to add a stock to your long-term portfolio. This is important for you guys and very useful information that can help you in making all of those decisions. Okay. Next, continuing on, we have the trade simulator. Okay, we have our trade simulator. Here is an instructional video that teaches you how to use the trade simulator. I suggest everyone watches the instructional video, and then you can click here to access your trade simulator. I'll show you guys what the trade simulator looks like. Oh, I have to sign these forms. All right, so here we go, guys. Okay, so here's an options chain. Let me just go back to trade regular stocks. I want to show you guys the simulator. Okay, here's your simulator. All right, here's your simulator. The thing that I really like about the simulator, this is something that I want to point out to all of you guys, is our simulator. Okay, our simulator is real time. Okay, so you can follow along with our trades during the day and trade options and stocks with us live in chat with fake money, but real time. Super cool. Okay, so you guys can practice what you learn in the courses before you start trading with real money. And it's like I said, it's real time. It's the coolest thing ever. You can also, I always recommend that people use a trade simulator like they would use if it was real money. So if you're in real life, if you're only going to have $5,000 in your account, do not have a $100,000 account in your simulator. Treat it like it's real. If you're going to have a margin account, use a margin account. If you're going to have a cash account, use a cash account. You can select when you're coming up with your account settings in your simulator. Do you want a cash account or a margin account? You can set all of that criteria in your account so you can trade just like it was real, exactly like it was real. And that's how you guys can go ahead and practice and hone your skills before you start trading with real money. Okay, and here's where you would literally, guys, just buy, sell short, buy to cover. So that's you would cover your short. I mean, this is it, guys. This is where you guys would do it. You type in any ticker symbol that you want. If you want to trade GNUS, okay, here's GNUS. Here's your chart of GNUS. You guys can zoom it all the way in. Okay, here's your chart of GNUS. I mean, it's just awesome, guys. I mean, really, the simulator is just absolutely awesome. You want to trade options? No problem. You want to practice trading options? We have options on our simulator. So you guys can come here and you can trade options and practice trading options before you start trading them with real money. Now, this might look foreign to many of you that have never traded options before. Believe me, guys, once you go through the Intro to Options Trading course, that's part of the curriculum that's included in your membership for free. You'll understand exactly what you're looking at like the back of your hand. It looks intimidating. Believe me, it's not. Okay, it's actually pretty straightforward. Okay, it's actually pretty straightforward. And here's your options chain. Okay, there's your options chain. Very, very, very cool feature. Okay. And this is where you guys can go ahead and you guys could practice trading. Here's alerts. This is, you guys can keep track on your account. Here's news releases. Like, you can literally sit here on your trade simulator and trade with us with news, options, stocks, as if it was real money. It's I think it's an absolute must for traders that are brand new and that are just looking to try to get their feet wet and are trying to practice before they start putting real money to work. Okay, so that's your trade simulator. And again, guys, I recommend before you use the simulator, I recommend that you watch the instructional video, because the video that we have on the site it walks you through all the features and how to buy stocks, how to trade options, and all of that. Okay, so that's the trade simulator. Now I'm going to take you guys over to the stock screener. Again, all of this is included. Okay, all this including your membership. Again, you'll see right here, welcome to the TG Stock Screener. Here is an instructional video on how to use the stock screener. If you have any questions, you guys can see how to use the stock screener. This is really cool because you can filter through certain criteria. So let's say I want to know, I'm interested in stocks that have traded more than 10 million shares. Okay, so I can adjust how many shares I want traded on the day. So here's 10 million shares as my minimum requirement. Okay, then I can go over to percent change. Well, let's say I want to know all the stocks that were up more than, let's say, 15%. Okay, so I want stocks that have traded more than 10 million shares that are up more than 15% on the day. All right, then I want to go by the price. Let's say maybe you don't trade stocks that are over $100 a share. Maybe you've got a small account and you're not interested in stocks that trade over $100 a share. I can go ahead and I can set my maximum share number to $100, and now I can see on my stock screener, here it is. Here is every single stock that's traded more than 10 million shares, that's up more than 15%, that trades less than $100 a share. AEZS, BIOC, CRVS, ELGX, FTEK, INO, OSTK, RNWK, RUN, and VBIV. This is great because this is a tool that you guys can use to understand what is in play for the day. Okay, what are the best stocks that are in play right now? If you want it, you can set the criteria. If maybe you're a large cap trader, maybe you don't want stocks that are less than $10 a share. No problem. You don't trade stocks that are less than $10 a share, not an issue. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to set a minimum on my list price of $10. Okay, there we have it. Now, this is every stock that's traded more than 10 million shares, that's up more than 15%, that trades more than $10 a share. Or in this case, I have it set $12.79, but you can put $10. And those are INO, NVAX, OSTK, and RUN. And that's how you guys can filter through this screener on the True Trading Group dashboard that's included in your membership to find out and figure out what are the best stocks that you should be trading and where should you be focusing your time and your attention on the trading. Okay. Next, moving on, I want to take you guys down to the premium blog. The premium blog, this is where you guys will be able to find all of our past watch lists and all of our past trade alerts. So if you want to go back and review a trading day, let's say you missed chat today. You were not able to be in chat, something happened, you weren't feeling well, you were busy with work, and you want to go back and review. Every day we load our watch list and all the trade alerts from the day, so you can go and see what was done throughout the course of the day, so you can see and follow along. Even though you weren't able to be in chat, you can go back and review it. Here's another article, top 3 things to watch. Okay, as I move things on, here's a weekly futures commodity update. So Jason Simmons provided a weekly update on gold, oil, natural gas, provided you guys with an update on commodities prices. And then as I scroll down, you see what to do with the homework. Every day, Jason Simmons is one of our moderators in chat. He gives homework to members. Okay, he gives homework. So this is just an article that will help you understand what exactly you need to do to hand in that homework and how to properly conduct it. Let me just keep going on here just to show you guys some examples. Here's an article by Chris Toner. Chris Toner is one of our options traders. This is options reminders to stay in your happy place. That's actually a really good article. Here's a setup by Jay Downing. Jay Downing gave you guys an article that can help you set up a scanner on eTrade Pro. If you use eTrade Pro and you want to learn how to set up a scanner, we also have blogs on here to help you set up Thinkorswim or whatever platform that you guys are using. We have various blogs that can help you guys do that. So this is where you guys can go to find a lot of useful tips, trade ideas, trade recaps, general market commentary to help you when you guys are going through your journey. Okay. And that's it, guys. Here's the rest of the courses. Here's where you would find the rest of the courses. Okay. The options courses, trader psychology courses. I already showed you guys what those courses look like. And let me go back to the main dashboard. But this is what our dashboard looks like. This is how you guys can navigate the dashboard, how you can go about your day, use all the resources, use all the tools that are available at your disposal. This is what being a member of TTG is all about. This is what you have access to. And we are constantly adding to this. We're adding new features. We're adding, you know what I didn't show you? I didn't show you Trader Palooza. Let me show you guys Trader Palooza. So remember I mentioned earlier today, on the live stream, Trader Palooza is a virtual trading seminar. So here's the Trader Palooza section. When we host a Trader Palooza, we record all of the workshops and we post them on the site for you guys to view later. So you can see our last Trader Palooza event was June 13th. And here's every workshop from the Trader Palooza event. Who's this guy? It looks like Robin from Batman and Robin, doesn't it? Looks like Robin. As I continue, guys, you guys will see you guys will see here all the workshops. You can go back, you can view the videos later. If you attended the workshop or if you missed the workshop, don't worry about it. All of it is here for you, so you guys can go back and you can review. Okay, remember our next Trader Palooza event is August 1st. Everyone that joins, it's a members only event. Okay, so you can see here we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 workshops. Okay, 12 hours of educational material for members only. Our next one is going to be on August 1st. For those of you that sign up, you will get access immediately to the Trader Palooza events as a member of True Trading Group. They are members only events. Okay. We're also going to be doing a trading competition in August. Okay. I'm going to set up a trading competition in August because I am going to be searching for the next TTG moderator. And I'm going to be doing a competition with all of our members that are TTG certified only. You must be TTG certified to enter the competition. And then I'm going to be hosting a competition to see who's going to be the next TTG moderator. We're going to be giving away a lot of cool prizes like trade stations. We might give away, cars. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to give away cash prizes. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to do a competition with all of our members. That's going to be probably the end of August. But again, this is something that you will have access to as a member of True Trading Group. And we're really just kind of growing the community and providing you with a real support system, not just, hey guys, buy here, sell here, follow the leader. This is something that I want to create like an online university for trading. You can go to, what is it, Phoenix or whatever, I think is one of those online universities or online colleges. We can get a college degree. I'm creating that in True Trading Group with the rest of the TTG family. And if you guys want to be a part of it, right now is the best time for you to do it, because I'm telling you, with all of the things that we're going to keep adding to this platform and to this education and to this curriculum, I'm going to continue to increase the prices. So in August, I'm increasing the prices again. We already increased the prices from June to July. I'm telling you now, in August, I'm raising prices again. So if you have ever wanted to be part of True Trading Group, and it doesn't matter if you sign up today, you're grandfathered in at the price you pay. So when your membership renews, you do not renew at the new higher membership price. You are locked in at the membership price that you pay today. Whatever you pay today, you pay for life. Okay. So I'm telling you now, if you guys have been considering joining the TTG family, you want to do so right now by using the coupon code TTG720 because prices are going up in August and they're going to continue to go up as we continue to build out this platform, add more courses, add more curriculum, add more features, add more resources, add more tools. We are going to keep raising our prices while we build out this experience is really what it is. It's an experience for members. And when I tell you guys, if you're impressed with what I just showed you, this is just the beginning. We're just getting started. TTG's only been around really since 2017. Look at what we've done in a matter of 3 years. Just wait for 3 years from now. And just think about where your trading career will be 3 years from now with all of this information, with all this education, with all of this mentorship, with all of this guidance. That's why I'm telling you, you have an hour and a half left to get a one-on-one mentor session included in your membership and use the coupon code TTG720 to get a 36% discount on that 1 year all-inclusive plan that gets you access to everything I just showed you. Do not wait because prices are going up in August. Does anybody have any questions about what I just showed you? Nope. Any questions? All right, I guess not. Nobody has any questions. Good. I like that. All right, guys. So that's it. That concludes our live stream here tonight. I want to thank you guys for joining me. We had a lot of new people join the live stream. Wait, before you guys go, we still have 570 people that are on the live stream. We still have 570 people. Before you go, hit the like button. Hit that like button for me, guys. Show me how much you appreciate these live streams, how much you appreciate the education, how much you appreciate these talks, the Q&As, the educational content and material. Show me how much you guys appreciate it. It means the world to me to see you guys smash that like button. I want you to break your mouse by hitting that like button so hard. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We had a lot of new faces join me on the live stream. Make sure you subscribe. So make sure you guys are, you can go through and view all the other material that's on the website. And most importantly, hit that notification bell. Make sure you are notified each and every single time that we go live, and make sure you're notified each and every single time that I post an educational video, whether it's a mental lesson, a technical lesson, or a live stream Q&A. Make sure you are notified so you don't miss out on any of the action. Thank you guys so much for joining me here tonight. You guys have been great. The Wolf, you've been great. I will see the Wolf and I will see my TTG family in chat tomorrow. The question is, are you going to be in chat tomorrow with the Wolf and I as we go through our day and we look for how we're going to profit, how we're going to make some money trading stocks and options? I'm telling you, we're going to be there. The TTG family is going to be there. Ask yourself, where are you going to be when that bell rings tomorrow morning? Use that coupon code TTG720. Get that 36% discount before prices go up. Thank you guys. Have a great night. It was a blast. I always love these live streams. I'll see you guys all later. Good night, guys.